All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Wakar, Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. Chief name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Ba'Hashem. In the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. That's the holy tongue, and I say Barak Thumb to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of the M.O.T.B. News Updates as of August the 17th, 2026, on this Monday night. And, as we've been seeing, the rising, increasing of the pushing of the mark of the beast, of this digital dollar, Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, and more pushing of this beast system as part of this new economical system. Because, as a paper dollar, as we know, is going to be a thing of the past. We're seeing this AI data centers, this Neuralink, this nanotechnology, this brain chip, this digital RFID chip that they want to implant in your right hand, your forehead, for you to buy or sell, and especially with your financial information, your medical information, your personal information, everything in the past that they pushing forth this as being a digital device that they want to implement in your right hand, your forehead, for you to buy or sell. In these smart cities, 15-minute cities, and this data AI technology that's going to lead towards the pushing of the M.O.T.B. And as we see in signs of that, it says the private innovation focus, the executive branch in Congress has heavily favored a regulated private sector digital alternative. This framework was established via Genius Act, positioning the U.S. to rely on the private dollar stablecoin like the USDC and the USDC, rather than the state-backed retail liabilities. It says the wholesale's loophole, while retail digital dollars are blocked, the Fed continues to quietly participate in a multi-junctional wholesales ledger initiative like the Project Angora to modernize and interbank tokenized reserve settlement, which that was previously spoke about as well too. A transaction milestone, the ECNY remains the world's largest digital currency plot. Right, because we've been seeing all these countries moving towards this CBC plot, CBC trial, CBC tests, and more trial test spending on financials and finance as well too. It's like I think South Korea, they pushed forth that as recently, in China and these other countries moving towards that. Now the BRICS nations, they're going to have this meeting starting September the 12th, on the 13th, to push forth their form of currency. I think it's called the BRICS Pay. That's basically like an alternative of a digital dollar and not putting their trust in the American dollar or the Western-backed, greenback dollar. And it says the European or United Kingdom moving towards the decision phase. It says the digital euro progress. The European Union preliminary vote in favor a support of the digital euro framework to strengthen the EU, which is European Union monetary sovereignty. The European Central Bank (ECB) is concluding its preparation track and slated to make a formal issuing decision by the end of this year, targeting a potential retail circulation by 2028 and 2029. The digital pound hesitation. The Bank of England and HM Treasury are concluding their former design phase of the UK authorities has notably emphasized the vulnerability of a retail's digital pound, exploring whether the account-to-account fast payment upgrades make it public and retail's wallet entirely optional. It says the BRICS and other highlights of a summit agenda. It says India is the host of a 2026 BRICS summit as they formally introduced as a proposal to link national central digital currency and fast payment networks, such as India's unified payment interface, to allow members of the state to bypass the U.S. dollar in a trade and tourism. It says BRICS pivoted the Bank of Brazil temporary moves to Drex, and this took away from the public blockchain infrastructure due to the severity, scalability, and transaction privacy concerns, shifting focus towards back to integrated guarantees. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 16. And the cause of all, both small and great, rich or poor, free or bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right, to receive a digital device that they want to implant it right here in your forehead. That's going to be part of finance and buying and selling, because everything we know as being a physical food, the physical dollar is going to be a thing of the past, because everything's being digital too. With the digital money, with the digital currency. In this digital RFID chip that they want to implant your right hand and forehead is going to be part of finance as well too, the buying and selling. So the paper dollar around the world, as we know, is going to be a thing of the past, because everything's turned into digital coins and digital money and digital currency and other alternatives to digital currency. Revelations 13 and verse 17. 1044 call Hawaii Habashim Shabashim Bakadash. It says that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the mark, was that Karaki, or the name of the beast, or know his name. Right, so for you to buy or sell in the near future, we see signs of that. So you got to have that implement in your right hand, your forehead, for you to buy or sell, was that mark, that Karaki. Revelations 13 verse 18, here is wisdom, Marcus knowledge shall be increased. Daniel 12 verse 4, let him have understanding. Count the number of the BST, Barton's B system. For it is a number of a man, and his number is SIX, 303 squared SIX. So with that, hopefully this sit down, let's was edifying of the M.O.T.B. News Updates as of August the 17th, 2026 on this Monday night. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Wakar and the Heavenly Father, the true name is Yahweh, and his unbegotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashkadas tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwa. Until next time, I will say Kum Yasharala, and above all, in Shalom.